Welcome to the Black Lodge Games live stream. We're here for the next 90 minutes.
And if you can believe it.
Rot our brains with new AI super chat voices, including classic Joe Biden, Patrick Bateman, Will Stansel, and David Lynch. Super chatters in the United States get an opportunity to enter a raffle at the end of the stream and win a prize. Once again, we're sorry, Europores. And don't miss our new Patreon. Those of you who subscribe at the handsome Adonis level will get access to our exclusive Discord community. If that's not enough, become the Quantum Shape Rotator and get BLG's videos 24 to 48 hours in advance of their launch on YouTube. And for those of you who want access to our early playtest documents and to join our new book club, become the Ludonarrative Archaeologist.
Believe it or not, Eraserhead is my most spiritual film.
Mm-hmm. What will elaborate on that?
No, I won't. No one sees it.
Ever wonder why Redditors and fat chicks can't stand us? Stick around and find out on the Black Lodge Games live stream. Strap in, boys. It's real chud hours.
Yikes.
Welcome to the Black Lodge Games live stream. How are all of you?
What is up, gentlemen?
It is good to see you.
Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving.
$2,
baby.
Thank you.
Ooh, Eraserhead RPG dibs.
Eraserhead RPG dibs, yeah. Yikes.
Big yikes.
BLG, my number 4 YouTube channel this year, apparently. Somebody saw the YouTube Wrapped or whatever it is. Mine, though, was BLG. That was number 1. Because I have to watch a lot of our videos, just to hear my own voice.
Of course.
Let me get some tunes going here.
Oh, yes.
There we go. There we go. Let's turn this one down a little bit. There we go.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, we got music coming in.
Hell yeah.
I noticed we had it's not appearing in our chat here because I kicked on our little application a little bit too late, but there was a super chat before we started.
Oh.
For $5. I'm sorry I can't see it, so I don't know who it was, but it was asking us a question. At what point is the Mithras Cults of Zahak deal happening? The setting. The Cults of Zahak setting.
Oh, the full game.
Yeah. Where is that in our product lineup?
I think that's going to be something that we push and really start working more heavily on after Americana Dream.
Yeah.
Americana Dream, we've talked about it here and elsewhere before. That is going to be our next big push.
Yeah.
In 2026.
Yeah.
It's going to be our first full game. We're super excited about it. We're play testing it now. That being said, we've also mentioned here before, we want 2026 to be the year where we really push the channel and push our new Patreon.
Yes.
Build the Discord community, build the Patreon community, build our video library and the content library, because we got a lot of ideas, and to that end, not getting locked in on a single project where we have to dedicate all our attention.
Yeah.
almost exclusively.
Yeah.
In order to get something out the door.
Yeah, if you're wondering why you don't see very many BLG videos right now, it's because we're writing Bloodmore.
Yeah.
We're working on that. So that's once Bloodmore is finished, we are 100% full steam on just making YouTube videos for a while, and we'll be working on Americana Dream, obviously, in the while we're doing that. But
we're not going to be rushing that. That's going to be
That's gonna
put it all through the paces. Not only because it's a much bigger project than what we've done before, but the idea of it, the scope of it, is it's not something anybody's really done before.
It's awesome,
and it's up to us.
It is up to us. We got someone saying, real chud hours? These guys really aren't hiding it. Yeah.
Hell no.
We're not hiding anything. And this is the thing when people like that fucking Paladin guy who made that very Reddit video about us. It's like, I watched their stuff and there's some very disturbing messages. It's like, watch any of our videos, dude. We don't, or our live streams. We don't hide anything. We're not afraid of you.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
But to finish out. Yeah. No official date. It's going to come after probably, things may change, but probably the first big thing that comes out after Americana Dream is how we're looking at it.
Yeah.
That being said, giving us more creative breathing room, focusing more on the channel and doing more videos, more content, more stuff on the Patreon side, the book club, which I'm super excited for. There we go.
So what we're talking about here with the book club. So the Discord, and we didn't plan on starting just chilling for stuff right now, but we moved away from locals, and we will be like fully shutting that down very soon. But we're moving to Patreon for a couple of different reasons. We've talked about this already. It just didn't have the features we needed, locals. And what Patreon is allowing us to do is, instead of using the kind of asynchronous message board type thing that locals has, we created a Discord. And so we've got 3 Patreon tiers. The lowest one is like $3. That gets you into the Discord, and it's active. There's a ton of people in there. There's like over 50 people in there already.
Awesome.
It's awesome. And we should have done this a long time ago.
We really should have.
That was a big mistake. So it's fucking great. The next tier gets you all the stuff that you were getting in the locals, which is like, you know, the videos a couple days early. There's like live streams that we're doing every week that are just for the patrons. That's it. We did one yesterday. We didn't do one previous week because that was Thanksgiving, obviously.
Right. We were traveling.
You were all traveling and doing stuff as well, because you're all very popular people that, you know,
with families who love them and successful careers and
all that stuff.
Big yikes, the finally a little mask off moment.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, President Biden, for the $5. But at the $10 tier, you get all that stuff, plus you get the early playtest stuff for any of our games. In January, we're going to have Black Lodge Hack. We've got a big Bloodmore playtest thing coming out that's going to also go out to the Kickstarter backers of that.
Right.
Probably next Friday. And I'll be running one of our adventures that we've written for Bloodmore on Dungeons and Dyslexia's channel. Chubby Funster is going to be one of the players. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that $10 level also gets you access to the book club, which is the new thing we're doing.
Briefly before you go into the book club, that is that session going to be live, or is it going to be pre-recorded? It's going to be live?
Yeah, that's going to be live. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. But everybody, I believe, is going to be playing the different unique classes that we have for Bloodmore.
Yeah, the new Bloodmore classes: the Moon Mage, the Slasher, the Mad Scientist, and the Werewolf Hunter.
Yes.
And so they'll be playing the new classes in the new setting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But at that top tier, we've got the BLG Book Club, the playtest materials, and the book club. The first one we're doing, we are reading in the month of December. I'm already pretty far into this. Is Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. So this is the story of the greatest Wall Street trader of all time. It's kind of his fictionalized memoir where he's changed some names and things like that. But he made $100 million in 1929 money. in the 1929 stock market crash.
Yes.
It's
You do the
phenomenal. This book is so fucking good.
It's not a finance. It's not a
at all.
dry.
It's not a dry read
book
at all.
about the stock market per
No.
se. It's a very engaging story.
It's like a novel, and
Right.
it's like I've pulled
It's so good.
many quotes from this thing already. It's like this is good life advice outside of just
it's
trading.
great life advice.
And it's everything in it is quotable. So this is going to be fucking awesome. So get in on that. If you want to get in on that, what we're going to do is we're still working out. We'll probably do it in the Discord as well. It's like
the logistics.
the logistics haven't been figured out, but what we're going to do is basically we're going to have like a prepared kind of thing that we do where we give all of our thoughts, and then everybody that's in the book club is just going to be in the call with us, and we're just going to hang out and talk
it's an
about
actual
it.
conversation.
It's an actual conversation.
You get to talk with us.
Yeah,
we get to talk
it's
with you.
not just through the
comments section.
comments and things like that. So that is awesome. We are very, very excited, and but yeah, the Discord is awesome. I highly recommend that you guys join it.
So many awesome conversations.
Yeah, great conversations.
Many
great
amusing
people.
memes.
We've got people doing. There's a couple campaign reports
Yep.
up there where people are talking about their campaigns. There's a lot of activity in the writing channel.
Yep.
And just awesome
And I believe
discussions.
the campaign report of the first session of our
Yes,
Americana
Americana
Dream
Dream.
playtest. So if you're interested in the Americana
Yeah.
Dream progress,
you can
you can
go
sort of follow along what
there.
we're doing. We played 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like this.
Less than that. It was
three
like 2 weeks ago. Might have been 2 weeks ago.
Two
Yeah.
weeks ago. Did not play last week. Obviously, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
May or may not play this week because we might be wiped out because, not to change the subject, but tomorrow we are going to be witnessing the victory
Yeah.
of LA Knight over Gunther
Yeah.
to be the one to retire John Cena.
Right.
SmackDown. I learned about this last week, last Wednesday
Yeah.
or Tuesday. That SmackDown is coming to Austin, so obviously we had to go.
Right. And
we
are.
will be
And
there.
We will be going.
And if you'll be out there,
Keep an eye out.
yeah, keep an eye out for us.
All right, let's check in on the chat here. So we're starting kind of near the top.
Okay.
I think Crispy does not want this. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the first comment I can see, and it's gone. Going live alongside the new Critical Role episode is intentional meta commentary? Not really. No, not at all. I didn't
don't
even
think
know there
about
was
them at all.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a Critical Role episode coming out tonight. Evantris is very fun if all you're looking for is some laughs and not a thorough exploration of a game system. That's the one with Garmin Bozia the clown. Yeah, we're not fans. And that's not to shit on their channel or their content. It's not for us.
By all means, make
Yeah.
your money.
Make your money, man. Yeah, they're probably the second most successful after Critical Role,
Yeah.
I think. Cringe and terrible roleplay sessions are necessary so that Table Runner Crispy can continue
That's
to be
true.
a river unto his people. That is true.
He's continuing the legacy of Shauna.
Gate and Lay, my streamers never. Exactly. Boo this man. Faster purple worm kill is not too bad.
I have no idea what
I don't
that
know
is.
what the fuck that is.
Is that a game?
Oh no, I do. That is D&D's. Remember when they were going to make a TV channel like a year
Yes.
ago?
Yes.
They had that. That's one of their shows where they have like celebrities come on and they do wacky stuff.
Oh.
I haven't seen it though.
Got it.
But there is a point to it, and it's meant to be funny. Yes, they're doing it as entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the guys with that one dude who's always the clown or whatever, right? Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
yeah.
Honestly, the only actual play I've watched with any degree of interest was Grey Brotherhood. That's an Axe campaign. Yeah. Anything else, I get similar reactions that others do to watching a Let's Play of I could be gaming. Exactly.
Yeah, 100%. Or doing literally anything else for that
Right.
matter.
Chuckles is how you play a clown right. Actually funny, but so damn annoying about it that the GM wants to kill him anyways. Garmin Bozia. Yeah. I mean, Chuckles started off dead. Interesting. Oh, super chat.
I saw Lee in a Critical Role t-shirt pre-show before Survivor Series last week. When are we getting Gunner in a Black Lodge Games t-shirt?
Oh man.
Oh, man.
That'd be amazing.
After we will have made it.
Yeah.
After we become undeniable.
Yeah, exactly. And as a reminder, guys, check out. I think it should be in the description.
We
if
have
it's
other-
not, let me know.
Other voices.
other voices are available. Let me make sure
For
that we
Super
got
Chat.
that in there.
Let's
I'll
just
pin
make
the
sure
comment.
that's-
Yeah. Oh, do you want to talk about the giveaway?
Oh, right, of course. How could I forget? The giveaway. This week, we've got God Forsaken by Monty Cook and Sean Reynolds. This is a source book for the Cypher system. It's not for Old Gods of Appalachia or Numenera or The Strange, or it's just for the system. But this is a book giving you options, advice, tips, tricks, etc. There's also a cool map in here as well for how to adapt the Cypher system rules to fantasy specifically.
Yeah.
So if you like the Cypher system, and I love the Cypher system, I haven't gotten a chance to play it or run it in a long time. Maybe not since 2018.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love the Cypher system. I think it's a great system. It works with a bunch of different genres. If you love fantasy, and I'm sure a lot of you do.
Yeah.
I do. We do.
Shit, I got to start the goal too. Whoops. Keep talking.
Oh, right. Yeah, this will help you do that. So, and like with every Monty Cook Games product, great production value, great art,
Yeah.
the quality you've come to expect. There we go.
All right. The goal is started. We will count those errant super chats that we missed.
Perfect.
In the goal as well.
Perfect.
Yeah. Remember, we're doing this. It's $5 super chat, gets you into a raffle at the end, and that is for U.S. people only. Unfortunately, we can't ship outside
out,
the
yeah,
U.S. Yeah, because it's expensive.
Alas.
Yeah. BLG brought to you by Joe Biden. Exactly.
And a lot of other historical and current figures now.
Yori the Human says, "Hello there, gentlemen. Hope you're fine."
Hello.
We are fine. Yeah. Bruh.
More than fine. Quite good,
Yeah.
in fact.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What's up,
Hell
guys?
Yeah, good to see everyone here. Sly Blue
Yeah.
Demon hitting
Hope
that
everybody,
yikes.
like I said, had a great
Yeah.
holiday.
Oh, damn, we got another super chat.
Come Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Together we shall speak for the law and the land and drive out the mongrel dogs of Critical Role.
Here's the thing. We're not even talking about Critical Role tonight.
Well, I mean, Dagoth is.
Yeah. But thank you, Dagoth.
No actual plays in Vardenfell.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to... we might look at Critical Role just for a reference as for like view numbers and stuff like that, but we're actually not talking about them. That's not the...
Yeah,
That's not the
because
gimmick.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think Critical Role will still be around.
Oh, yeah.
They're the Coca-Cola of that
Yeah.
type of content.
Right.
And if you're Coca-Cola, you can
Yeah.
outlive a lot of other competitors.
Right. I hope the holiday was well for you and yours, gents.
Yeah.
It was.
I hate flying, but
Yeah, flying sucks.
apart from that,
Yeah, apart from that, let me get that back there.
perfect.
Dark Wave in the background. Celica and Fifth Gear. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Spider Pig. That was the guy who friend of the show, Spider Pig, super chatted before we started. And the last two giveaways, by the way, actually it was one giveaway, but it was two people. Those are not shipped because of the holidays. I already talked to those guys though, and those will be shipping out tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Got to get that iron out of the fire. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Anxious for Americana Dream. It's
So
going to
are
be
we.
fucking
It's-
great. Yeah,
it's
going
going
to take
really
a while
well.
though. Yeah, it is going well. Going well.
It's going
but-
to be worth it, though,
Yeah, it's going to be really worth it
because this is going to
Yeah.
be, again, we've got to articulate right
yeah,
a particular type of fantasy, a particular type of genre, which
Yeah.
really has not been articulated
yeah,
at all.
which is American fantasy.
American fantasy, and
Yeah.
we are sparing no expense as it pertains to the art.
Yeah. Americana Draw Steel. Yeah. Discord has been great so far. Exactly.
And
Remember to go
it's just getting started, baby.
hit subscribe to that Patreon for access. I'm interested in getting into Mithras. What setting do you guys like/recommend for that system? They're all really good, and there's a
If you're
bunch
talking
of
about a
them.
published,
Yeah.
like something by the design mechanism, the company that makes Mithras,
I think so. Yeah, because they're the people who have mostly done the settings for it. Their whole Mythic series, which like Mythic Britain,
Yeah,
Mythic
yeah.
Babylon, Mythic Constantinople, they're all amazing. They also have one that is what is this? It's the Lioness, which is like it's an official like Lioness Vance.
Yes.
JD Vance, Jack Vance. It's Jack Vance, right?
Yeah.
Jack Vance setting.
Jack Nance.
Jack Nance. Yeah. There's a ton of them, and so if you buy it from the design mechanism, just find something that like sounds interesting or cool. You will not be
They're all
disappointed.
good.
Their stuff is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I mean,
yeah.
I'm partial to Constantinople. It's more urban, as you might expect from
The Babylon one is a little harder, is a little less accessible because the names are all real ancient Babylonian names, like character names and stuff.
Even if you don't play
yeah.
or run a game with it, although you definitely should. Those mythic, whatever, Rome, Britain, etc., they're amazing, just historical nonfiction books, basically.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. So you kind of can't go wrong. And also,
and I've just I did get an update earlier this week, or maybe the end of last week, from the design mechanism. I think they are working on, or they're accelerating. Work is firmly underway on their next Mythic product, which is going to be Mythic Venice.
Ooh,
which that's going to be cool.
Fucking cool.
I assume this is Renaissance.
Yeah, I got to reach out to Lawrence again to see.
Still waiting on word on Mythic Greece.
Yeah, but I also want to know how because I don't the follow up to Classic Fantasy hasn't been released yet, right?
Not to my knowledge.
Because that they had a proof. I know at the time last time that we talked to him.
Yeah, we should talk to him again. Maybe at his earliest convenience in the new year.
Yeah, the Discord is pretty sick. You're damn right it is.
Hell
Yikes. Yeah. No apologies, no compromises. It's in the name.
Damn right.
Exactly. In the process of selling my house, have a nice fat tier for Americana, and I'm in.
Ooh. Good luck on that, man.
All right, man. We will. Yeah, we did create a Discord.
We did.
gave in. Yeah.
It truly has been great.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Actually, I don't think you can use the Reddit slur here on YouTube. They prefer the term testosterically challenged. Yeah. A true inspiration for the children. Let me see here. I day traded years ago. Was Reminiscence of a Stock Operator was required reading for the mindset. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And he was a fucking maniac. I mean, he was like
maniac.
He was good at it, at short trading. But man, you can get fucked. And he got fucked many times.
Several times. He was washed out several times.
Yeah,
but
this guy makes millions of dollars a bunch of times and gets cleaned out a bunch of times. And
but he knew, he had faith and confidence that basically what he was doing was right.
Correct.
And when there was an error, he course corrected.
Yeah, he course corrected and learned from his mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discord servers are always way too busy for me. Impossible to follow conversations. I don't think so. I get what you mean, but
yeah.
I guess I'm just not really a people person, so a lot of conversations is more negative. Yeah. Anxious for the Americana dream. It got my attention since the announcing. Good. Yeah,
we're excited,
man. It's gonna be cool.
We're happy that you're excited.
Like once we have enough of it ready that like other people could run it than just us, we're probably gonna do not a fully open playtest, but there will be opportunities to playtest.
Yes, because we definitely want feedback. We want
feedback.
Work, and we want it to
obviously
be
you
good.
get that in the Discord.
Yes,
like we said, or in the Patreon. That is in one of the tiers. The Americana playtest stuff will not be ready for a while though. I still say BLG A shirts would be a killer.
What's an A shirt?
I don't know. Maybe some sort of workout shirt. I'm not sure.
Well,
yeah, we're gonna merch.
There's going to be merch.
Yeah, merch is the next step.
In 2026. Yeah. Technically, we still have merch, but it is.
Yeah.
But we had to talk about that because I was having a conversation with my buddy Dane on the new BLG logo.
Nice.
So that will.
Yeah.
That will be happening.
And a reminder, if you want the goofy TTS options, click the pinned link. That'll tell you how to use it. Scudder for Mike's here.
What's up, dude?
boys? I've never wanted a video title to be more true than I have seeing the one for this stream. Everything we say is true.
That's right.
Monty Cook woke belt Blech.
Yeah. He's definitely a lefty. He's definitely.
Here's the thing, and we've said this many times.
He makes good shit though.
As much as the Redditors and everybody wants to say that we're just culture warrior, fuck woke people, and that we say woke in every video, which we never do actually. Comes up in our live streams a little bit, but we have said this many times. We buy products that lefties have made if the games
That's
are good.
true.
And if there's content in the games that you don't like and you want to buy them, I totally get that. And there are some companies that I won't buy from because of stuff like that.
Of course.
But the thing is,
It
Monty
also
Cook
shouldn't
is
be
really
a hindrance to you. Don't
if something
don't be somebody else's slave.
Yeah,
You know, don't.
if something is good and you like it, then buy it. And if
don't
it's-
feel guilty
and don't feel
about
guilty
buying it.
about that. Yeah, don't feel guilty if someone's telling you, "Oh, you can't support them because they're woke," or "You can't support them because they're not woke." You know, like it's like buy the shit you want to buy.
Yeah.
That's all it comes down to.
Because you're not supporting them ultimately. You shouldn't be supporting them ultimately for whatever their political beliefs are. You're supporting them for
Making
providing
something,
you with a product.
right, something you like,
Right.
and the where I draw the line is when something is basically just propaganda. I don't
Sure.
want that. Nobody wants that. Propaganda is fucking terrible.
And again, the product wouldn't be good because
Exactly.
it would be propaganda. Like I forget the name of the company that made Prowlers and Paragons. I think they were on that blacklist, that red list that went around a couple of years ago. I think the main guy.
Was it like an anti-woke blacklist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I love that game. It's my favorite Supers
yeah.
game. And I've looked at a fair number of them, not all of them. And I don't like most of them because I think they're too complicated.
Glass Cannon Network do actual plays well.
A lot of people have talked about them.
Yeah, I haven't seen
They've
them
been in the podcast game for a very long time, I believe.
And they're doing a Shadow Dark campaign right now.
Nice.
Cool. That's awesome. Where are my manners? How are you guys
We're doing
tonight?
great,
We're
dude.
doing great, man. Yeah. The Dagoth AI voice is goated.
It's
it's
good.
actually really good. Some of the voices we tried to put in Vince McMahon and a couple of others. It didn't work.
We tried Hulk Hogan.
Hulk
It didn't
Hogan,
work.
Yeah. I've tried to
did
watch
try.
live plays, but they're always boring. Yes. I just don't think live RPG plays make a good spectator sport.
Correct.
Yes. Too much of what makes good gaming is personal and social alchemy. Yes.
Accurate.
Yes. Adept Austin, how's it going? What's up, guys? Mithras summoned me. You're damn right it did.
Yeah, dude.
Adept Austin is one of the chief guys over at the Mithras Discord, which is a great place to learn about Mithras and to find new Mithras products and all that
They have
stuff.
a great Discord.
Great Discord, great community. The biggest problem I have with design mechanism settings is the effect they have on my wallet. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. The fact that most of these people are just bad at role-playing doesn't help things. That's part of it.
Big part of it.
But it's not enough either. I swear I've never been able to look at them the same post-Shauner. Yeah. Many such cases.
Yep.
Rest in peace. Better with Bacon's here.
What's up, dude?
Mythic Britain has the best rules for portraying theism for Christianity.
They have a...
would not be surprised about that.
Yeah, they actually differentiate correctly between what the saints are as opposed to who God is. It's very interesting also. It's there's a lot of
And theism being the system of
the divine magic
in Mithras. Not simply theism as a concept.
Right. There needs to be trust between the GM and the players if you're playing a Christian priest in Mythic Britain, because if you're really trying to simulate or present the divine and the miraculous, that by its definition can't be systematized completely.
Yeah.
It's very good though.
I believe this is Primeval Fantasy beta release, December 30th. Love to hear it, man.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been excited about that since you started talking about it. I cannot wait. I will be.
Here we go. Boys, last we spoke, I mentioned that I knew a bishop who worked on Ars Magica.
Yes.
Still interested in talking to him? Yes.
I am.
I saw him at a gathering and told him that you guys were interested. Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Blind
that
Marksman,
would be
you didn't
awesome.
miss anything yet. We've just been talking with you guys like we always do. Chubby Funster just arrived.
What's
Is
up,
actual
dude?
play dead yet? Not yet. And once again, like I said, we'll be doing an actual play next week.
Yeah.
But it will just be actually playing the game. It's not a.
We had a lot of people asking about, I believe, on our chat yesterday, our Patreon chat, about Chubby Funster's Shadow Rim.
Shadow Rim. Yeah,
Which
no,
is,
not Shadow Rim. Yeah, is it Shadow Rim?
I think
No,
it
no.
is.
Yeah, the Skyrim thing
Yeah.
that he made for Shadow Dark. Yeah.
Which is amazing and
Yeah.
awesome. So you guys should check that out.
A shirt is the typical gym shirt / wife beater. Yeah.
Got it.
We also want to make ashtrays, but
If we
apparently
can find a way to make that
print on
financially.
demand drop shipping ashtrays. You know,
Yeah.
like-
And as we also said yesterday, if everybody should like,
yeah.
in fact, should love Chubby Funster's stuff because he's prolific and does not compromise on quality.
Yeah.
But
He's playing a Shadow Rim live play now. Nice.
oh, nice. But my buddy Dane, people were asking about Cults of Zahak. If you love the art in Cults of Zahak,
Yeah.
I understand a piece of his is being finalized for Chubby Funster's next project.
Nice.
So
Yeah, and we just our last Bloodmore Kickstarter update has 3 pieces from Dane.
that is true.
Depicting the
Mungo's lovely brides.
Yeah, the lovely brides of the Vampire Lord, the Blood Lord himself, Mungo Borlov.
Yep.
They are great. I sure hope Slop actual plays aren't dead. I have plans, gentlemen. Yeah.
I'm sure you have plenty of content.
Yeah, if you're not
for-
subscribed to Table Runner, go.
Yeah. What are you even doing?
Yeah, go to his channel and subscribe. I just turned in for the first time, and woke has been said 3 times. That's true. Like I said, we talk about it. That term comes up on our live streams. I don't think we've ever said woke in a YouTube video, though.
We may have said it on the what was the name of the video where we ended it with the American flag?
Oh, that's the safety tools
Yeah,
one.
the safety tools one.
I don't think we did.
I don't remember. I truly don't remember.
I don't remember. That was a
Whatever.
long time
That was
ago.
a long time ago. That was
before we had a teleprompter.
True.
So we were reading from the screen right below it, so we
Yeah.
looked very
phase
acoustic.
1 of
yeah.
BLG.
Yeah, but the I mean, that Anarchs video is like
Right.
a flame for mods where people are like, "Oh yeah, you this fucking anti-woke Anarch video, you just hate wokeness." It's like that had
Not what we were talking
nothing
about
to
at
do with that video. Like you fucking Rorschach test. Like Jesus.
Every time.
I'm just going to be a player in a live play run by BLG. That's you damn right. In Bloodmore. Will Americana Dream ship outside the United States?
Yes.
Canadian here, but want to experience the dream. Yes. Yes, it will.
Yes, it will.
I don't know what this means. Chacon, a sun gout, gotta have hard lines. I knew Cook's work from back in the days of Merp and Ice. I don't know what that first line
the
means.
first
Yeah,
part.
that's just nonsense to me.
Yeah, I mean, but Monty Cook has been around for a very long time.
Yeah. Let me see here. There comes a certain point when the woke is too soaked into the bones to salvage a game. That's true when it's propaganda.
Propaganda,
Yeah.
of course.
Catalyst Games turned Shadowrun 6e into a parody of itself. Dude, the art in that fucking new Shadowrun book is atrocious.
The whole thing is shit.
Yeah.
The book is trash. The paper,
Yeah.
the paper is trash. And the art is especially trash.
Funny enough, my game was accused of being woke because it had black people on the cover. On the other side, I had people accuse me of cultural appropriation. Dumbasses all
Yeah,
the way
you
down.
can't
You're damn
win.
right. You can't win.
Yeah.
This is why we say just make what you want. Everything's a Rorschach test. Hey guys, if it's not asking too much, the playtest PDF for the new games are going to be available to public sometime in the next year by any chance? I'm so hyped for your next contents. Yeah.
The playtest for Americana Dream, or are we talking about the Bloodmore stuff?
Oh, to the public. Not to the public. It will be for the Patreon, for sure.
What are we talking about?
he's talking about playtest PDF for the new games. So let's see. The Bloodmore thing is going out will be available to the Patreon people at the correct tier.
And to the backers.
And to the backers, yeah. The Black Lodge hack, January, we will probably have the playtest rules. Those aren't really playtest rules. That we're just going to be showing you. The book might not be fully laid out, but you'll have the Black Lodge hack. You'll have the
scaled down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the system.
In the Patreon. And then Americana Dream, like I said, when we have enough of it together in this next year, it will be 4 people on the Patreon to playtest.
Yes, yeah.
And probably, I don't think it's going to be public. We might do a public playtest, maybe. But
yeah, I mean, we're not thinking about it right now.
It's too far in the
It's
future.
early days for that.
Yeah,
but
very early days for that. Like, we have a functioning combat basis of a combat system at the moment in terms of like the
and
some monsters and
a
stuff
base
like that.
conflict resolution system. Skills versus challenges thing.
Right. So there's just a shitload of stuff. Like, there's no GM tools yet. So like so it would be the type of thing where it's like, if you want to run this, it's just going to be your imagination. So we're working on that. But again, that we're working on that basically like a couple days before we play it every time, and then everything's going back into Bloodmore. Is the dying aspect of current TTRPG streams, which are largely slop, is decreasing as the title suggests? Is this not just a natural course correction from Critical Role making TTRPGs popular for a few years?
It's partially that, I would say. I wouldn't put that on Critical Role.
Yeah.
I would put that on the even larger social movements, right? We've had
like
a decade
nerd culture. When being a nerd became a popular thing
Exactly.
in like 2010, I would say, is when it really started to kind of break out, because the internet started being the cultural generator.
Right, right.
The only acceptable safety tools for their table are a pair of dueling pistols. If
There
you're
you
not
go.
willing to get bloody over it, you don't really care enough for me to care.
That's so true.
That's so
By
true,
the way,
yeah.
brief tangent. Just made me think about this. An amazing movie that everybody should watch. I just rewatched it a couple days ago. Is The Duelists by Ridley Scott.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've only seen the clips
actual,
of it. Yeah.
very, from what I understand, what the hell do I know?
Accurate
historically
fencing,
accurate
yeah.
sword play, fencing, cutlass, rapier.
Very cool story.
Such a great
Harvey Keitel.
Harvey Keitel, and I forget
who's
the other guy's name.
Yeah.
Awesome movie. Anyway, we were talking about actual plays. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's. You're right. It's because that moment has passed, and also because that moment of like nerd chic, nerd ascendancy thing.
Right.
The height of millennial cultural power.
Yeah.
Was so pushed.
Yeah.
And it really was, towards the latter half of 2010, really explicitly pushed by
as opposed to being organic.
the institutions and
Right.
and all of that. I think the reversion is going to be more significant.
The
because of
millennials
that.
are not the cool people in their 20s and early 30s anymore.
They're so not cool.
Well, but they're also not. It's like the younger people,
Right.
the people that were younger than us, their slop is now ascending.
Yes, yeah, right. And
so-
it's fundamentally different.
Yeah,
Right,
and I won't say that Critical Role had no role in like expanding the hobby. I think that would be ridiculous.
Of course,
to say
yeah,
that.
of course it did.
But like we were saying, I don't think Critical Role is going to see a huge retraction. I know their numbers are like down from what they were, but it's not like, we got closed
It's
shop.
over for them,
It's
you
over
know.
for them. That's not.
I
Gonna
don't
happen.
think that's going to
Those
happen.
people have a job for a long time.
But look, a lot of people thought this is something that people want to see. This is something that me and my friends, we can do, and we can do it as a sustainable hobby and build an audience and maybe even make some money doing it. And it's not the case.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and it's increasingly not the case with every month that goes by. The more we progress from that 2010s
Yeah.
era, and I think there's just different types of content that people are going to want to consume, RPG related or otherwise.
Right.
I think, although I can't really articulate how it's all going to line up, the increasing ubiquity of AI and AI tools, I think is and will continue to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're going to show you some actually very funny and creative use of AI a little bit later.
That's true.
In this, which was completely unexpected. We opened a video about
found it on my feed.
Yeah, like 30 minutes before the show, and Nick goes, "All right, let's see if this can make me laugh." And we started laughing pretty quickly, and it was very funny. So we will be sharing that a bit later. The race to the bottom never ends. Only way to win is not to participate. Do what you want to do. Screw those people. Yeah, exactly. Tiny's in, blah, blah, blah. I just want to say hi. I usually listen to the VOD because the live shows are not at a good time for me. I just woke up at 4 a.m. and saw your live. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Sorry you're up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
But working on Jocko hours.
Yeah. Well, he went to sleep at 3:58. So what do you expect? Been watching your stuff, Chubby Funster, and it's great. Your suggestion to have a Sunday dinners with straw is so great. I don't know what that means, but you're probably
Chubby's
right.
has been making some great videos as of late.
I find solo plays can keep my attention better than traditional live plays. Scudder for Mike is the gold standard for solo play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
There's a reason for that.
There is a reason for that. And the thing is that is the YouTuber who is playing the game and talking to you.
He's actually telling you a story.
Yeah, and he's telling you what's happening. And so it's more engaging than watching 5 other people pay attention to each other.
Right, exactly.
Like that is not an engaging thing to watch. It just isn't. If you do any sort of shirt, do a 1950s style bowling shirt. That would be great.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Glass Cannon crew are engaging because the episodes are short and they're playing Critical Role as a bunch of performers. That's true. But that's, again, this will be part of it. We'll transition to this in just a second. So we'll come back to this thing because I do have a thought on that. But I want to see if we've got anything that we should address immediately. Hey, gentlemen, after watching your videos on VTM, I got really inspired to run my first game. Is there any edition or source material you'd recommend? Basically, I'd say pick an edition. V5 is great it's a mixed bag, but the hunger mechanic is great, but it really depends on the flavor you want. If you want a classic, like 90s VTM experience, like 2nd edition or 3rd or revised, that's going to give you what it was like in that day and age. V20 is fine too, but it's so big. There's so much shit in that book.
Yeah, the thing is, I believe, obviously, V5 is readily available for purchase, and I believe V20 is readily available for purchase.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure on drive-through.
I think they have the older editions.
They have the older editions, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say, you're completely right. V5 has a ton of pitfalls, but some of the mechanical changes I think are such an improvement.
They're a big improvement.
Yeah, I would personally make the choice between V20 and V5 myself, because either get the most recent thing, use the hunger mechanic,
right?
The latest edition out there, which your stuff is still being made for it, or if you want the older incarnation,
right?
Just get. If you get V20, it's the only book you're going to need. It has,
that is true. It's got fucking everything.
An accumulation of all the stuff from all of the editions, clans, bloodlines, etc., powers, disciplines. You don't have to use all of that, but why not buy a book once? You know, that's what I would say.
I watched a few actual plays of some games I wanted to play, and I must say most of them were not fun, but they still positively helped me understand the basic rules and mechanics. Big advantage. Yeah, that's
Sure,
a legitimate
that's true.
thing. But the thing is, they don't, as a form of YouTube content, they don't get many views. Most of these things, and even people who have enormous channels struggle with this, and we're going to kind of show you that. There's some merit in seeing. Oh, well, you got to get to the money.
BLG has the best actual plays.
Yes.
Nobody does actual play better than them folks. Wonderful guys, hardworking Americans, big, beautiful channel.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
President.
you, Mr. President. We really appreciate it.
And thank you, Andrew. Our president is so right.
Yeah. Let me see here. Only acceptable safety tools. Well, I lost it, but there was some other thing I was going to click on. But I think we can start talking about the topic. It's a long one. We got some different video clips to look at. Playing after.
Yes.
Oh, we got another one.
Whoa!
Norfolk Wizard and Glass Cannon are pretty good for actual play, but most actual plays are dumb.
Yes.
Also true.
Thank you for your donation. You didn't say anything.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate the donation.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. But so I totally get it. And if you like watching actual plays, that's fine. But from
there's
the
nothing wrong
perspective
with that.
of YouTube content, everybody has the same problems that tries to make it.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Everybody. And just drops $5 and walks away like a Chad. Exactly.
Refuses to elaborate.
I like actual plays, but I have wrong opinions.
Well, thank you, Mayor McCheese. And I hate that YouTube is doing all this shit with the usernames.
I know. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's fine. And the thing is, we have some actual play stuff on the channel where we're actually playing the game. And none of that has done well. And that's some of it is because it was very old and we were literally just
Some of
playing.
it's from a very long time ago.
No, but the things that where we have tried to make something watchable. We did a Mithras live play that was basically just a combat, like a really intense combat.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty good. Nobody fucking watched that shit. And then we did the Axe solo play, which I'm going to do one more episode of that. And if it does better than the last one, then I'll make another. But if it doesn't do better than the last one, that's dead forever because it's
It's not worth the time.
it's not worth the time investment on it from a content creation perspective.
Yeah.
But we've tried different things to make these entertaining, and the Axe one I think was a good idea, and we'll see if it works. Maybe if we just hit the right thumbnail or something, and if people just stick around and watch it, that will be it. But it was too long. I already know what was wrong with the video, but it's like doing it as a recreation of the solo game, not playing the solo game in front of you, but playing out the solo game and then making a piece of entertainment out of it. That's the idea, because YouTube content has to be entertaining for people to watch it.
Yeah.
And so anyway, now what we're saying with the title, is it dying? Like, is it going to go away? No, I think people are still going to try to do this, but
not immediately and not completely.
Nobody is going to ever hit a home run like Critical Role did ever again.
Yeah.
That was a unique thing that was done with unique people at a unique
time.
moment.
Yes.
And the kind of, like we were saying earlier, the momentum of the kind of millennial nerd cultural chic stuff carried that forward. And that's not the only reason it was popular. I understand why it's popular.
Never any one factor.
But no one is ever going to do that again.
Yeah.
And not even big channels, not big celebrities. That is the only brand out there. This is Soviet Russia. There is one type of soda. It's Coke. That's it. You know, there's no other flavors.
But on the flip side, I also don't believe that Critical Role will ever achieve the truly staggering heights it had at the height of its popularity. And again, that's not to say they're going from millions down to zero and they're going to have to shut the doors and fire everybody, etc. You know,
I don't think they're going to drop below millions.
Yeah.
They have a very
They
dedicated,
have what they have.
Yeah, and they have a very dedicated fan base. I enjoyed both, but yeah, the Axe one was a lot more engaging. Exactly. And again, if the next one performs better, we can keep doing them. But people just didn't watch it.
Right.
I think BLG has very good actual plays, to be honest. The narration and the fast pace kept me hooked and interested, so I'm grateful to see a channel that makes decent RPG actual plays. You rock. Well, thank you.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate that. But what we're saying kind of with this is like, there are other bigger channels that have been trying to do this stuff and even trying to make it a piece of entertainment and to do that in a way that is engaging. And you'll see that like it hasn't really worked for them. Not that they haven't gotten a lot of views, but it's the tone is that they know it did not perform as well as it should have. So let me see if I can go over to the screen share here. Hopefully we're not looking at something we shouldn't be. There we go. There he is. So I don't know if you guys watch this channel. I used to consume a ton of this. This was Corridor Digital. And so this is from like back in the Freddie W days. These were guys were working out of the same warehouse. I used to watch this slop religiously, but it is slop. And what they've done many D&D campaigns. The first one they did was like 10 or 12 years ago, I think, where they had their miniatures out there in the terrain, and they had little GoPros, and they're filming all the little guys.
Right.
And it's gotten more and more elaborate to the point to where they did a show where they played around the table, and then they used their VFX knowledge and Unreal Engine 5. They
scanned all the
terrain, all the minis, and they brought it into Unreal Engine 5, and they did green screen stuff where they're walking around, and I don't think did very well by their channel's standards.
And I would imagine, especially not considering the amount of time and effort it surely must have taken to scan it, render it,
right,
create the visual effects, and then get costumes and act out different scenes. It had to have been a tremendous
amount of work. So we're gonna start watching this and listen to kind of the problems that he sees with their thing. Let me actually I'll show you the problem.
Well, what's the premise of this video? The premise of this video is what is going to come next on this channel,
what's
right?
going to come next with this series.
Right.
Because they've done multiple seasons of this. The first couple episodes come out on YouTube, and then they go to the paywall model where you come to our website and you can see the rest of it. And who knows how those have done, but I want to show you, and this is typical of every actual play series, every single one.
Right.
But we're going to go here. Their very first episode. This has 1.9 million views. The second episode has 590,000.
Yeah. And this is from 4 years ago. So this is in 2021.
Right.
So things are still at like a high watermark with regard to this type of content.
But if you have like a 75% collapse in views on episode 2, like you're kind of in trouble. And
in big trouble.
Big trouble. And then the rest of it's paywalled. Like, I don't know what their analytics looked like, but it was enough for them to make a second season, to give it another shot. But this is the problem with all actual plays, is that even the popular ones with big names that get people, I'm going to watch this. You can watch this even with like Trevor's solo plays. Episode 1, huge numbers.
Yep.
After that, nothing. Like people don't care. They just don't care.
They don't stick around.
That is not to say that Trevor's content is bad. It's actually amazing.
Yeah, of course.
But people just don't stick around for it. And they don't. The amount of effort that it takes to make something like this is insane. And on the Corridor Digital end, it's truly insane how much it takes. So we're gonna hit play on this. Let's kill the music.
Map I made for my friends. It's huge, and I've added so many little details and secrets. But we're not stopping there. Because when they're done playing at that table, they're gonna step inside a digital recreation that's even more immersive, just so we get to recreate our favorite moments from the game. Why? I ask myself that question every day. Is it all worth it? The 10 seconds at the beginning of this video took months to make just to immerse the players in the best D&D experience of their lives. You wanna get immersed? Step inside my mind.
So he's already talking about how much work this was. And he's already saying there were problems
Right.
with this.
Right.
It's been 3 years since we've released Season 2 of Son of a Dungeon. 3 years of silence. 3 years of wondering if we'd ever make another season. Now, I love D&D because it's collaborative storytelling where you get to gamble with narrative decisions. But how do you share that magic with people who weren't at the table?
Do you guys want to see what the magic was?
Well, it seems like you see a witch hunter step out mysteriously from the woods, and he seems to be here with some sense of purpose.
I take a history check on him. 14.
Okay, my character is Corvus Conrad. He is a human witch hunter, all black witch hunter.
If it, like, there's already some problems here. First of all,
it's like, look, obviously, you and I are going to say, and it's true, this is RPG slop. This is table slop.
Table slop RPGs.
Big table slop.
Yeah.
But this is a lot of work.
A
Even
lot
for
of work.
This amount of production value
is
how
insane.
many hours would it have taken to have just made that brief few second sequence?
Right.
A very long time.
Right.
A lot of hours. And this is the thing, because it's not just us, it's not just these guys, it's not just Critical Role or the Geek and Sundry people. All the names that you've heard, all the channels and all the videos, the live streams that you've seen, there's a shit ton of people who've been trying to make this work, coming at it at different angles, different games, different genres, different groups of people, better or worse role players, more or less famous people, trying to make this type of content work. And it's really only worked for Critical Role.
Yes.
Right.
For the most part. There's a couple of exceptions. I know Legends of Evantris is a different thing. But again, it's a very different take, and I don't think anyone's recreating that either.
But what that tells you, say what you will,
the video has double audio, if you guys don't know. It's not on purpose. What I can do, though, I'm going to play it for a second so I can see which audio source I need to mute.
Garb, silver rapier, and dual hand crossbows. He is a dark and gloomy, kind of brooding person, as most witch hunters are.
There
witch
we
hunters
go.
are feared throughout the land because they
that should be
blood magic, solitary people.
Thank you.
As I told you, I used to live in this town when I was a child, and it's been a long time since I've been.
Here's my whole fucking backstory.
And obviously, these are things that Shauner and Crispy and even us would nitpick about. It's bad.
It's devoid of role play.
Devoid
the
of
characters
role play.
are fucking
all
stupid.
that stuff is true. However, all that stuff doesn't even really matter to this point we're making about our actual plays going away, fading away, or not. The thing itself is not a fit for digital consumption.
Right. It's not
YouTube consumption.
And these are people who are acutely aware, because they've been mega successful YouTubers for a long time, that this had to be a piece of entertainment. This had to be entertaining to watch. And for me, it's not. But it's this. If I run this back just a tiny bit, you've got them. They're in 3D space. You'll see them when they move the camera around. They have they tracked the camera in space.
Yeah.
Along with in like the green screen. So when they brought this into Unreal Engine, they were able to track a virtual camera with that, so that like you're getting correct parallax and perspective and everything like that, which is a neat idea. And that's like, let's make this this is going to be the most immersive, coolest fucking thing ever. But we have people walking around. There's a miniature in the background here. It's like, and this is miniature scenery.
Yeah,
which is fucking dumb anyway. But that's not even here nor there. The thing is, they spent a shitload of money and a shitload of time on this for it to have a 75% drop off or thereabouts.
Not to pay off.
For it to not pay off. And then years later, thinking that they could make this again, like that we did something wrong. Let's try to fix it.
Yeah.
Because they like the idea, and I understand the idea, and I understand what they're going for. Let's check in with the chat real quick, see if they've got anything here. Looking at it, and it seems like Critical Role clone for me does not feel like authentic RPG content. It's possible to do a copy and still turn your own thing. Yeah. It's this is... Odds are the fact all of these actual plays are so similar on a fundamental level, regardless of production value, that people tune them out. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, who gives a fuck about... Nobody wants to watch you play a game. I'm sorry.
It's true. And this is also the... Okay, we're trying to do an actual play. What does that mean? There's only so many ways to skin that cat, right? There's only so many ways to change things up. There's only so many bells and whistles, camera angles, lighting, background, terrain, all the stuff you've seen, all the stuff you can think about.
Yeah.
It's not really working.
And it's not that. Like, those are not the things.
Those are not the things
that make it engaging, you know?
The D&D exists purely in the theater of the mind. But the gap between imagination and reality, that's what we're trying to solve. So instead of a dungeon,
that's the wrong. That's the wrong thing to solve.
Accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing to solve. It's not that, guys, like the audience, they just can't picture it enough. That's so not it.
That's not it.
That's not it at all. It's that you are not engaging with the audience. The reason people watch your channel is because you are engaging with them.
Yeah,
like,
and also, as we have said for a very long
it's like
time.
Right now, this video is him talking to the viewer.
Right, of course.
That's why people are watching your channel.
YouTube video. Yeah. That's doubly, or that's, maybe it's an order of magnitude more important. I don't know. But it's much more important on YouTube for that kind of, what would you call it? That directionality of presentation. We've said before, actual plays are not fun to watch.
Technique will not produce charisma.
Correct.
That is true. And
are you guys hearing Biden twice as well? Because
let us know.
I can see his source in there twice. Not his source, but there's audio routing issues. No, okay.
All right, interesting.
Oh, I know what it was. Okay, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
You can't watch as a passive consumer a bunch of people playing a game. You've heard us talk about this many times before. This is just an unsolvable problem. But regardless of whether these channels understand that, whether they're good role players or not, however much camera or video editing experience they have, or video effects experience in these guys' case they have, 10 years of effort has gone into trying to make this be a piece of content, a kind of subgenre of YouTube content, and it just isn't working. And whether people understand why or not, people intuit this is just not worth the effort. This, even more fundamentally, this just isn't fun. This isn't fun to try and make. Even if even if you're not trying to achieve Critical Role success or whatever, it's just not fun. It's not fun if nobody, do you know what I mean? This is something that just you understand instinctually.
And this is why the title is It's Dying, is because then look at this. We turned our D&D game into a movie, Son of a Dungeon 2, full episode. So this is 3 years ago. This is season 2, I think. Let me make sure that this isn't episode 2. Season 2, episode 1 and 2. This only got 400,000 views. It went from 2 million to 590K to then the first episode of the second season is less than 500,000 views.
Right.
That's not worth whatever they made on the YouTube ad revenue.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Holy shit, that's not enough.
Yeah.
So this is they're going deeper and deeper into it and getting less and less out of it.
Yeah.
We digitally recreate the tables and use virtual production to place ourselves right on the board. That allows you to get a clearer picture of what we're seeing too. Now, creating the first 2 seasons was monumental, literally the largest self-funded projects we've ever undertaken. And when we finished, well, I was proud. I think we all were. We were exhausted, but proud. But then, I watched them back, and I watched them again, and I couldn't shake this feeling. Here's the brutal truth.
And I'm sure observing the view count
was also part of
this.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck? I did all this work.
Yep.
And like this did not hit like even our regular videos do. And we put way more resources into this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that feeling on a much smaller scale.
Do our show as a podcast and get the same experience.
So what he said there, is that everything that they did, all this virtual production, the way that they presented it, you could just listen to it as a podcast, and who fucking cares?
Right,
it'd be the same. It'd be the same thing, and that's part of what I'm saying. Because what he's doing here is basically like he's going to say we're going to go even farther, and we found the whole rest of this video is him talking about how like it's going to be easier for us to do all of this stuff now because
we found a more efficient way to present the content.
Yeah, and to because it's like we only had like a couple minutes of us in the game world footage, so we're gonna have a lot more of that. And it's like but listen to what you just said about the podcast thing.
Yeah,
people, it's not that they can't imagine what's happening; it's that the nature of the activity doesn't lend itself towards external entertainment.
Correct.
And these guys are not Critical Role style actors. They're not even people that are like, they just do this for their day job of like improvising and doing cool voices and everything like that. They're a bunch of honestly dorks in their warehouse wearing, fedoras and leather shit and fake
Ren Fair costumes.
And they're obviously a much bigger YouTube channel than us and much more successful. So I'm not knocking any of their success on other things, but like this is shit.
Yeah,
and it's not that you guys didn't do enough Unreal Engine shit.
Yeah, the
nature of this activity is not something that is entertaining to watch.
Yeah, and it's not even anything that these guys did wrong per se. It's just sometimes a thing doesn't land. Sometimes a thing doesn't click. And it's not even you. You could write the best script. You could have the best performance. You have the most advanced and proficiently implemented video effects.
Yeah.
It's just the thing that's not what people want to see. And I'm kind of surprised that after 3 years they would come back and want to try and do this again.
Okay, but here's the thing. He says but I worked really hard argument. It's not necessarily that it's not the sunk cost fallacy that Will Grief said right about that comment. I think it's that they really
think it
can work.
Yeah.
And that they really want it to work.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe this new season will blow everyone's socks off, but it's like I think they have completely misidentified the problem here.
Yeah, I agree. Which again is unfortunate because this guy's comments are accurate and
even Disney fails at fantasy.
Disney fails
as
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Are they complaining about views? Did I miss that? No,
they weren't complaining.
They were not complaining about views, but we read between the lines on that, and they weren't complaining about it. It's that they knew that
clearly
something was
part
wrong.
of success. It's like, what does success mean on YouTube? Part of it,
views,
obviously, is views.
Yeah. Has anyone mentioned 3D6 down the line yet? Just some dudes going through OSR adventures. Nothing more, nothing less. Possibly. I haven't watched their stuff. It's been recommended to us many times, though. But let's get back to this.
Despite all the work and hours and months we put into the VFX, I mean, the shots and renders only comprise like 1% of an episode. And that wasn't what we set out to do. We wanted to visualize these games, to bridge that gap between imagination and reality. And in a way, well, it felt a little bit like we failed. So that's why we put the show on hiatus. Not because we didn't want to make more, but because we didn't know how to make it better. Now our show relies on digitizing game
Which
boards.
is fair.
And for the last 10 years, in the last 2 seasons of this show, I've been using Dwarven Forge terrain. It's awesome. It's easily the best pre-painted terrain that money can buy. Why? It's stunning. It's intricate, beautiful, sturdy. Go get some for yourself. But we've had a little bit of a problem using this, because in order to digitize it, we have to photo scan it. And when you photo scan it, well, it starts to reveal flaws, not because of the...
You see, it's the resolution of the textures.
Yeah, this is a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
It's not the textural fidelity of the backgrounds being so poor that the visual experience is jarring,
right?
Or it takes people out of the imagined world or the scene or what have you. First of all, everybody understands you're using plastic terrain here. You're not on location,
right,
on the side of a mountain, you
Right.
know, or in a ruined castle.
And it's also
That's-
having real people in mini terrain.
Right.
It's jarring and weird. But again, that's not the problem.
That's not the problem.
Yeah.
You don't need to up the pixels. You
Yeah.
don't need to make the resolution higher. You don't, you know.
I think their idea would be better if they simplified their VFX and went with a simpler, less time-consuming method. Well, that's the thing. They found a way to drastically increase the efficiency here. And it's not, again, it's totally misidentifying the problem.
Yeah,
I don't think
and
that's
I think it's
why.
going to be, you know, I think it's still going to be wasted effort.
Just pump the graphics, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like they're like, holy shit, like we found a way to add ray tracing. You know, who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, who gives a shit?
It's like, what could you do? You could imagine you could take the production time down to 0.
Boom! This guy nailed it. It's a streetlight effect. Improving production value and VFX is something he can control, so he's hoping that that's the solution. And the streetlight effect is, I lost my keys, and you're sitting there looking under the streetlight, and someone says like, well, where'd you lose them? He said, well, over there. You know, why are you looking over here? Well, that's because where the light is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, you nailed it, man. You absolutely
that's true.
fucking nailed it. He was asking for apples from a pear tree, failed, and concluded the problem was he needed to ask for peaches. Yeah. Yeah. Watching other people play TTRPGs is agonizingly slow.
Yes.
I could care less about effects if it's just watching paint dry. Exactly.
This is just not seeing it, coming so close and just not seeing it.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. By all means, prove us wrong. Because if you prove us wrong, it means you're putting out good shit that people want, and I like good shit, even if I don't like it. And I hate to see people lose money and get burnt out, wasting their time on something.
Right.
Especially when it seems to me so clear that you're walking into a blunder.
Yeah.
And you really shouldn't be, especially after doing 2 seasons and waiting 3 years.
These guys are just nailing it in the chat. Also, actual plays are prime second monitor entertainment.
Yeah.
So overthinking visual effects is a crazy mess.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Role playing, not a
That's
spectator sport.
a great point, and I'm surprised we haven't even
thought of that
because second monitor content that's been a thing for a long time now.
Yeah.
Right. But you're absolutely right. I know exactly what you mean.
Even playing RPGs is hit or miss, let alone just watching. Yeah. Thank you. And hello, Victor. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's keep going on this.
Creators of the terrain, but simply the technology behind photo scanning in the first place. You see, when we're digitizing it, well, we have to take something that's 2 inches tall and make it 10 feet, 20 feet tall. And in doing so, well, things start to fall apart. Even though we're throwing millions of polygons at it, 16K textures, all that stuff.
You're just not getting it, man.
The dichotomy of scale is too extreme for it to handle it.
And the thing is, I would like to be able to tell these guys and just warn them, be like, don't do this. Listen to what we're saying. Here's the actual problem. It's too late though. This is in production.
Yeah.
And they'd probably be like, "Fuck you," anyway.
Do those live action shots where the camera's right down in the terrain.
Yeah, it's not because it looks.
Yeah, I switched off the video because the bricks weren't high poly
Oh
enough.
God, dude.
So earlier this year, after working with Bamboo Labs on a few projects, I got back into 3D printing and stumbled upon Printable Scenery. They're creators of digitally sculpted gaming terrain.
No, that is, not gonna lie, pretty fucking cool looking that you can just 3D print that stuff.
Sure.
Interesting, right? So after I bought and printed one of the models, it actually sparked some new inspiration. What if we actually start with digital assets and bring them to life? It's kind of like
What if
the
we did the
reverse
same
approach.
thing, but
You see,
with bigger
Printable Scenery team
terrain?
also created Terrain Tinker, where you can take their modular sets and construct them into any configuration and then prepare them for 3D printing. It looks incredible. But here's the silver bullet. They've already digitally painted these as well. That means you can export an STL and 3D print it, and also a GLD, and drag that directly into Unreal Engine, ready to render.
Oh man, our sets, it's so much easier now. We don't even have to, all that time we spent digitizing everything, we don't have to do that step anymore. So we can make more of the thing that didn't work.
Right,
Like, and we can do it
exactly.
faster
It's
and more
like-
efficiently.
Yes.
It's the
This thing is so much
underlying
easier,
concept. Yeah.
but this thing that is getting easier is not helping you.
Because here's the other thing. Like our Axe solo play video, that was a fuckload of work on the editing. And it was valuable on its own because I learned a shit ton and completely, like, we can make things way, 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 way faster. I could make that video way, way, way faster now. However, that is not a justification to just churn out more stuff that doesn't work.
Exactly.
And you've done
Yes.
2 seasons of this already.
Yeah.
Like the Axe thing, it's like, I'm going to do it, like I said, one more time. But even though I know what the problems are, the video will be shorter and it'll be much faster to produce, the juice might not be worth the squeeze.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, it has to do really well for it to be justified.
And why is this cool?
And the thing is, their stuff gets like regularly orders of magnitude more views than ours. It's not enough for them though. They have employees. They have
a percentage drop off of that amount at whatever level. That percentage is not. That's a big red flag. That's
it's
a failure.
tremendous. Yeah, it's a tremendous misdirection of your resources.
Yes.
Well, it's because we get to skip that photo scanning phase because the models are already textured and we already have high quality assets of each piece. So that quality
just throw the
bottleneck-
lighting
Things
in.
on the bad terrain is campy charming with a really funny cast and great banner. This could work, but the game aspect would be an aside.
Yes. And it does appear that they are actually playing the game. Obviously, they all know that, like, we're going through these encounters, whatever, but they're rolling the dice. They are They are playing, and they're playing it, I think, more than the Critical Role people. They're not as charismatic as the Critical Role people. Not even remotely close. And the fucking storylines of the characters are shit. They got other problems with the content.
Yeah. And I mean, not to explain the rest of this guy's video for him. I don't know if we want to switch soon to something which has way more views, was
Justifiably.
way less effort, and was legitimately way more entertaining to watch.
And the thing is, I'm sure, it's way less effort than this, like, for sure. But it was still a lot of effort because I don't know how he's doing it.
I don't know how he's doing it. But it's way less effort than that.
Less effort than this, and he did that live on Twitch, and then it got cut into a YouTube video.
Yes.
It's fucking awesome. There will be something to redeem. Something to redeem this afterwards. VFX is their thing, so if they give something up, it'll be the RPG, not the VFX. That kind of drop off is smash the e-stop territory. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Here in Brazil, there's still some well-known actual plays, and not all of them have such great production values. Maybe simpler than Critical Role. Are they successful? I don't know anything about that. I think the problem has been very much illustrated at this point, unless he has some other misconception about what caused it to fail.
I think
so too. I do want to. I just want to show you.
In the chat already hit what the
Yeah, well, they hit the main problem. I want to scrub through here though. Of course, it's not saying it. So now he's printing all the minis.
The pieces we have now, we can build anything. There's infinite possibilities. It's like a kid in the candy store, but the candy store goes on for miles. And with that, the logistics start piling up very fast. You see, we have
We got all these 3D printers.
Okay,
we're making a lot of territory. We got to build all the tech stuff we're doing for this. Isn't this great? It's going to be the same fucking show.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you it's not going to do more than the first season did.
Yeah.
It probably won't match what the first season did. But again, they are pushing people behind a paywall after the first episode or whatever. So it is going to be their most engaged fans.
That's true.
This is, it's not good. So yeah, so that is the, let me show you this part. Whoa. Whoa.
Scared to fight.
I could use a juice box.
And basically, if you don't tell me what you do, you spent your time talking.
All right, I'm just gonna shift over here in front of Timothy, and
We got our minis, and then we're gonna go into the world. Like,
wow.
Typical.
This does not make you playing the game
Can anyone detect
any more entertaining.
Yeah.
But this, on the other hand, is a fantastic concept.
This is shit that is going to be. I don't know if this specifically is a type of content that's going to take precedence. But one thing, look, people watch live streams.
Yes,
that was less the case in the 2010s. Not that there were still huge live streamers in the 2010s, but
exponentially, yeah.
This guy's using AI in a very novel, hilarious way. And you're right. I'm sure this took a lot of finagling and a lot of hand-eye coordination in the moment, but he could do it while live.
Yes.
While interacting with the chat.
And this is just
using
more AI,
content.
like it's reversing what everyone thinks AI is going to be used for, which is an AI DM, and the players are all real people, and the AI DM is making something for them and making voices.
This intricate story. It has the wealth of human knowledge.
Upside down.
Yeah.
We have a human GM, and we have 3 unhinged AI characters that are making decisions and talking. And it's actually very funny. We thought this was going to be fucking slop. And it was awesome.
Today we're going to create 3 different AI characters and then see if they can survive a full Dungeons & Dragons campaign that I've created. However, there is a twist. Instead of just making a single D&D adventure, I've designed this world like a roguelike, where the AI characters start here at the bottom of the map and they have to choose their way to the top of the map while collecting items, and they'll get a completely different experience based on the route that they chose to take. The idea here is that this is a repeatable campaign that's going to be very different every time based on what the players choose to do. And then the fun part is that we'll create 3 completely new AI characters every stream and then see if this new party can survive to the very end, or if they just die in a fiery explosion. Well,
so again, this content is reusable as well.
Oh yeah.
Like this is a show he can do over and over and over again.
Well, after a lot of setup, we made 3 AI characters, we set them out into this world, and they died in a fiery explosion. Creamy.
So we're going to skip the premise here. So we're skipping ahead a bit. But the 3 characters, as far as I can tell, are they're completely AI driven. I don't know if what he's doing is like they're listening to what he's saying and responding.
Yeah.
It looked like there was like prompting on what this new place was and everything like that.
Yeah.
But it's good. The bear in particular is a great character.
Papa says, no lakes, only shiny treasures. We go to the alchemist's garden, find delicious, salty potions, begin slithering toward the door, leaving a sticky trail of slime behind.
Okay,
murmuring about shiny objects and cursing
Slugma's already
the
moving
under his breath.
towards... Okay, we'll see what Roderick says.
All right, adventurers, we'll venture into the alchemist's garden.
Okay,
but always be
Slugma
prepared
does convince
for the unpredictable. Turns to the
party.
Remember, folks, whether it's shiny objects or deadly potions, adaptability is key. Hydration check with some pee, and let's charge forward in the spirit of the bear code.
And thus the party decides to take the middle route towards the...
Yes.
So I don't know if they went with like a Bear Grylls thing.
I think they must have. He's talking to the camera. In survival situations, you have to do this. Drink your own piss.
Drink your own piss. All this bear does is look at the camera and then drink his own piss. It's so fucking good.
The Alchemist's Garden. I think they're going to kill themselves. After a day or two of traveling, the three of you find a clearing in the forest next to a river and see in front of you a quaint cottage nestled alongside the river and some farms to your right. A woman is standing outside and hails you. "Adventurers, might you help an old injured herbalist?" As you step closer to her, she says, "You see, I gather honey from the giant Asian hornet bees across the river for my potions, but yesterday I fell off that damn rickety bridge and sprained my leg. Now I can't go out and collect any honey. If you were to gather some honey for me, I could use its magical properties to make you some healing potions. But you do need to be extremely gentle. The bees are easily angered and will protect their hive."
So this is retarded.
It's completely insane.
And it's completely fucking retarded. But this guy, it's one guy. This again, like we were saying with the solo game thing, it's one guy. It's very engaging, and he's actually interacting with the chat as he's doing this as well.
Yep.
Roderick, what do you do first?
A challenging task indeed, but nothing the bear code can handle turns to the camera. In extreme circumstances like these, it's crucial to employ the art of deception. I'll need to cover myself in mud and honey, then roll around in the wild forest to mask my scent.
Okay, I will allow that. Roderick, you roll around in the dirt and the mud. There isn't honey nearby because you haven't collected any, but you do get yourself really grimy and covered
the AI is not getting it. You know, like
Plucky, what do you do?
Alrighty, hold up, crew. Before we cross that janky bridge, let's swav things up with some clucky ingenuity.
All right, so she might invent something to help with the bridge.
Rig up a leaf glider using this massive leaf and some twigs around here.
Okay.
If we fall, we'll at least glide down gracefully like badasses.
You know what? That's actually not, I mean, it's not a good, I won't say it's a good idea. Don't mishear me or whatever. I'm going to allow that. Clucky, you gather up various leaves and attempt to make a glider, which may or may not help you as you choose to cross the bridge. Slugma, what would you like to do?
Papa don't trust no rickety bridges. Big Mama's gonna slime it up instead.
Okay.
Activates trail of slime to leave a sticky, slippery path that we can crawl across the bridge safely.
Okay.
My precious shiny honey awaits. No Lakers or lakes
It just never shuts up either.
I would argue this could actually work. Okay, Slugma, you move towards the bridge and you activate your slime. You do need to cross the bridge successfully and safely, but if you do, the slime behind will make it easier for your companions to follow you safely. Let's roll a die. 7 or above and you cross the bridge. I really tried to give it to him here. Unfortunately, Slugma, as you are sliming across the bridge, you slip on your own slime, and you fall off the side of the bridge and are hanging on by just a little gooey finger. The drop is not perilous below, but you have just a moment before you're about to slip and fall. Roderick, what do you do?
All right, survival instinct kicking in. When a companion is in peril on a rickety bridge, there's only one solution. Initiate a high-energy rescue maneuver. I'll leap off the bridge into the river.
What? Why?
Catch Slugma mid-fall and cushion our impact with a well-timed belly flop.
Oh,
typical player character behavior.
Always save your mates. Bear code rule number 7.
Okay, instead of just helping him or anything, you lunge over at Slugma. As he starts to slip and fall, you grab him midair and try to cushion the fall. Unfortunately, it's like a 15-foot drop, so this will be hard, but if you roll a 15 or above, you cushion both of you guys. Let's see. You heroically grab Slugma, you bear hug him, and you both crash into the water below.
This goes on like this
for a long time, as you can see.
Yeah.
But
this is clever, and this is
like
entertaining.
5 million views on this or something?
Something like that. 3 million. Let me look at it. It is, let me get it out of the theater mode. There's 4 million views.
4 million, 4.1 million.
And this is Doug. If you go, you can, I should subscribe to his channel.
Yeah.
Doug.
This is 3 months ago.
Yeah. 4 million views. Mm-hmm. What was Critical Role's fucking first episode of season 3?
I don't know who this guy is. He may be a huge streamer or something already. He probably is, but nevertheless.
Oh, they're streaming right there. I could have clicked on that. They've got 2 points. He has more subscribers than Critical Role. And this was the other thing. They've only got 2.7 million subscribers.
I thought it was way higher.
Way higher than that. That's a lot. And I know they have a huge Twitch audience and everything like that. But
right.
That's crazy. And they only had 4.9 million views on their season 4 shebang. You know, like their huge release. This guy with basically like MS Paint. You know, he's got some program where he's just moving pictures around on the screen, and he has some AI voices hooked up to to these characters. I'm sure there's more going on behind the scenes. How much fucking cheaper is this?
Oh yeah.
And way more entertaining.
Yes.
Like, and evidenced by the view count, it's more entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Like these
and just evidenced by the fact that watch it, listen to it.
Yeah.
This is obviously more entertaining.
Like the RPG actual plays, not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze.
At all.
Not at all. And unless you're Critical Role and you can make Amazon TV shows out of it and shit like that.
Of course.
I get
but that's
that.
not us. That's not you. That's not anybody else.
It's nobody. It's nobody. And I will say, after this sequence in that show, the bear basically drinks its own piss like
all the time,
every turn that it has. After a refreshing hydration break, and then he asks all of the other ones to piss in his bottle so that he can drink it later, so he can refill it. Like
it's completely retarded.
It's completely retarded. It's so funny, and it's great because it's like. It's just this stupid computer hallucinating these answers, and that's the point.
But dumb but entertaining shit like that is way more interesting.
Yeah.
Why would you even bother trying to do the actual play thing?
Right.
As you say, when the juice is not worth the squeeze. It's never been worth the squeeze, and people have been trying to make it happen for 10 years or over 10 years at this point.
Right.
It's the YouTube RPG content is not going to be the same very soon from what it was in the 2010s or even during 2020, even a couple of years ago in 2023.
You know what was interesting? I watched Bob World Builder's video this week, and it was about his predictions on what AI is going to be used for. And,
I did not see this.
And I don't remember everything that was said, but I agreed with a large portion of it.
And what was his
take?
take?
One of his takes was that like it's going to change the way that YouTube RPG content is made because like, and he brings up this was an AI generated video of this dragon. He's like, that actually looks pretty fucking cool. And he's like, and you could easily use stuff like this in your video to break up a talking head video, like the one you're watching right now.
AI video stuff makes great B-roll stuff.
Yeah.
Think of any actual documentary. Think of even think of like 60 Minutes, right? B-roll is B-roll.
Right.
We're talking about a case where we have a close-up of a desk and people are shuffling papers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a person standing up in court.
It's something for you basically just to visually, it's like to keep you interested while you're listening to the thing. But the thing, that's not the important part of it. And this is going to be a big problem. AI content generation is going to be a big problem for every genre. This is not just an RPG thing. It's that if you are effectively making slop right now, you're in big trouble with AI because they can make so much more slop so much faster than you.
Yes.
And they can sound better than you and look better than you now. And the torrent of slop that's coming, it's already being made, but it's going to get much, much worse.
Yes.
Is going to be huge. And so if you are, you're going to have to be a much stronger signal to cut through that.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of the slop tubers are going to be in big trouble because who fucking cares about what you're talking about when the AI can just spit out something that's probably honestly a little bit higher quality
or frankly
insufficient,
significantly higher quality.
Yeah. And
in some cases.
And there's the same thing where there are creators complaining about the DMs Guild, how it's just been completely overrun with AI and they can't compete anymore. And it's like you're getting out competed by shit.
Yeah, someone made better shit than you.
And we're not saying that they made better shit like, oh yeah, their shit's cooler. It's that they made literally a better pile of shit than you could make.
But then again, don't get it twisted. That's what you were doing the whole time.
The whole time. Yeah.
So if you're one of these people who are trying to make it, putting out pamphlet-sized PDFs and leaflets with
Here's my new
five new character options.
Yeah.
You know,
that's over.
That's over, and thank God.
Thank God for that. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was absolute garbage.
Sly Blue Demon knows Doug Doug. Okay, cool. I had never seen this guy until 30 minutes before we started the stream.
No idea who this guy is.
And we were fucking dying laughing. We were like, okay, like it was total subversion of our expectations. You know, it was like this ended up good. Ironically, Matt Mercer. Oh, someone said the original sauce of Critical Role was live play. Once they went to pre-recorded, they suffered a drop. Still a success, but a drop nonetheless.
Interesting.
That actually makes sense to me. I wonder what the reason was.
I guess they're not live anymore.
They pre-record everything and then they release it as a live premiere. But yeah, why wouldn't you fucking?
Because the production value got.
I don't think that's it.
You don't think so? There was just too many plates to spin.
No, because it's like okay, so we have someone manning the chat. Like they
were they interacting with the chat initially or no?
I think so, between like different pieces of it. I don't know because I didn't watch it, but I think there was. I remember I've seen clips where they interact with the chat before. So I don't know, but that actually does make a lot of sense. If it's not live, like it's not worth watching. Okay, and then he said, ironically, Matt Mercer mentioned in an interview that Geek and Sundry wanted to do something akin to what the Corridor guys were doing, and he shut it down because he knew it would fail. Exactly. Yeah,
he was right.
Yeah, he was absolutely right. There's a guy named Vidal who has an AI neurosama, and they do D&D like this.
Interesting.
That's interesting. That's sort of what I'm doing with the solo play is having, making retarded decisions as retarded characters.
Yeah.
But this is the computer doing it in a very entertaining live format. To be fair, AI PCs can't be much more brain dead than your usual suspects. Yeah.
Fair, true.
Putting my bets on Slugma. Slugma's very funny. Paranormal Order was very big with the younger audience, even though their official game system is so bad it got very successful because of the goofy people playing and the characters they portray. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one either. Low production value fits better with a hobby scene. That's also kind of true.
Yeah, there's an element of that which is true.
You have to have a certain amount of production value, though.
Yeah.
Because too low and it's unwatchable simply on a technical level.
Yeah. You need a functioning microphone and camera.
Yeah, this is legit the most innovative thing I've seen in years. Yeah, it's very funny. Slugma taking all the spotlight. Yeah. When did BLG start? As a channel? As a channel or
the stream?
The stream. The stream started at 8:30, like we usually do, exactly precisely on time. The channel, I mean, this originally was my channel from like
way back when,
like 10 years ago or so. And that just I put everything private when I needed to find a job and then forgot about it and never touched it. And then we started like
2022
2 years ago now. Yeah, I think 2 years ago.
Something like that.
Just for curiosity, the Paranormal Order game system is a hybrid class and skill-based system centered around D20 dice pool mechanic.
Okay.
That's interesting. This is actually kind of funny. It's very funny, and it's funnier the longer you watch it, so I definitely suggest going and watching it. Doug having never likely done something like this before either. Yes, exactly.
Check his channel. He did a follow-up with 3 different AI 3 weeks ago, 1 million views. Yeah. And like, even think about this as...
But think about how much work it took him to make, because he's just live streaming that, which is probably monetized.
That's true. But think about being a normie.
No.
And watching YouTube content, which everybody does. What seems more fun and what seems more like something that you could do and have fun doing with other people, and maybe you can turn it into something. Do you do the live play thing, which you've been watching for 10 years and it's not really that fun and people aren't watching it? Or holy shit, look at that guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And that looks fun as hell to be running that game.
Right.
You know, interacting with the chat going nuts.
Right.
And look how much people are watching.
Right.
It's like, yeah, this is, but it's not exactly a one-to-one. I'm not saying everyone who has a live stream is going to make AI live stream.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
But it just goes
That's
to
a
show
much more original idea.
That kind of, well, yeah, it's more original, but it's also more of a. This isn't the right word per se, but it's a more of a Zoomer thing. It's a newer thing. You're using AI. It's more fast paced.
Right.
It's using technology
Yeah.
and the platform more proficiently than trying to do. The live play thing is basically an evolution of the guy in front of a camera era of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
It's just more guys in a room with a camera or multiple cameras.
They pre-record to make sure their content doesn't offend. That might be it.
That may be it.
Yeah. Really, really odd that you mentioned Doug. Never heard of him until earlier today. Then you guys mentioned him. Yeah, exactly.
I get his shit must be going around on the algo.
Related, the 40K YouTube scene is saturated with AI slop, and one of the biggest and worst content creators complained about how he was being outcompeted by it, not realizing why. I know. That's the thing. If we start getting outcompeted by AI slop, we're doing something seriously wrong.
We deserve it.
And we deserve it.
Yes.
So we will definitely.
There's a ton of AI channels. It's been this way for a little while now, as I've seen AI lore dump or storytelling channels. I've seen those with 40K, a retelling of the Horus Heresy by clearly an AI presentation.
Since their third campaign, they've employed sensitivity readers.
It may just be a lawyer thing as well.
Yeah. They used to interact with the chat a little. But it's like, I know they've had their fans have freaked out about, I think their fans freaked out about Palestine or something a couple of years ago.
Doesn't surprise me.
So yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But that's also, it's like, don't
cave. Court that audience.
Don't court that audience, and don't cave to people like that are going to, I can't believe this. Okay, I'm making what I'm making.
You didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm making what I'm making. And I'm going to continue to do that, so you can, go away. It's my thing fucking, oh man. That's too bad. The rubberized, or the little padding is starting to fray. I was like, what's on my head? Yeah, that sucks. I don't know when BLG started, but Diversity and Dragons sent me. I've been hooked ever since. Nice. Thank you, Double D.
We thank
love
you,
him.
and we thank Double D. He's a great man.
Yeah.
Not a soldier.
Dudes, doing a drive-by check-in. Probably going to watch the VOD, as I might need pointers for when I'm doing the live play on my channel. Okay.
All right.
Well, I would say if you're doing a live play, have fun with it, but just don't expect that to blow up into a critical role.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Yep.
I got here by way of Tomb of Lime. Nice. We love his channel.
An amazing channel.
One of the best recommends ever. Yeah, he's great. We are all doing well, yeah. Here's one guy that doesn't succumb to AI slop.
That's right.
Exactly. And his art is getting really, really good. It's just every time that he posts something, I'm like, Patty's getting better and better
and better all the time.
It's fucking awesome. Love to see it. I'm still getting commissions, and AI is supposedly getting better.
There's always going to be a market for good shit, good art.
Right. They would read donos and open gifts after the show. But that got way too big very quickly. Yeah, I could see that. Then they switched to pre-recorded during COVID. Okay.
Got it.
AI movie recaps are huge.
That too.
Yeah.
Yes, AI movie recaps.
Yeah.
That's a quintessential type of AI slop that's out there now.
Critical Role's last season was Indiana Jones inspired, and they got crap for it. Critters lost their minds over a Wendy's sponsorship. I remember that. They played the Wendy's game.
I remember they did the Wendy's. I don't know.
That
Were they
episode,
mad that they did a sponsorship for a big corporation? Is that why?
I can't remember what it was. Maybe a labor dispute or something. Or Wendy's was,
the McDonald's fans were not.
Like Wendy's. I think the Wendy's CEO might have donated to Trump or something. I don't fucking know. But they pulled that episode, and so you can still find
that
it.
Wendy's module is pretty fucking
good. Yeah, it's like shocking how good it is.
We were going to play it, and then Mr. Max and Crispy and all the 4D guys beat us to it.
Wait. Who cares about Critical Role? Everything that could be said has been said, and it doesn't need to give it more attention than it already gets.
Yeah, it's not about critical role. I mean, I would agree.
Yeah.
It's not.
That even was not even what the conversation was about earlier. It was about Corridor Crew, but but we're gonna talk about whatever we want to talk about. I do crazy voices, and the live plays are more to show off the homie stuff and give examples of play. Yeah, that's totally great.
That's fine.
Yeah, AI is getting better compared to previous AI. Yeah. Tomb of Lime is great, and so was Trill. I miss that guy, but he started a family, so I get it. Yeah, that would do it. One of my favorite videos from BLG is the one about golems. I never knew I needed that vision for my own game so much. I tried to keep trying to evoke the same spirit of Cults of Zahak's lore. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Thank
dude.
You, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Quality will always have demand, yeah.
That is correct.
I played a thief who talked like RFK Jr. I hope he found y'all's channel a while ago, and he has the whole family watching. Oh, jumped. As we watch, I got to wondering, how'd you two meet, and what led y'all to start this podcast together?
We met through YouTube.
Well, this is going to be interesting, because I'm going to have to check the analytics in a couple of days, because our live streams have a 100% male audience. So you're the first chick to ever watch a Black Lodge Games live stream.
Well, that's not true. We had our RPG Grandma in here.
That's true.
Before.
Then the analytics must be lying to us. I know of at least four other chicks. 4 other chicks.
That's true.
Yeah.
We have Schizo Bun who sometimes shows up.
Right.
But yeah, we
met playing games online.
Yeah, back in
many years ago.
The RPG Brigade days.
Yeah.
For those of you who remember.
Yeah. Early 2010s.
They did an online RPG convention over a weekend. I played in one of your games.
Yep.
Matt obviously recognized immediately that I was an amazing role player, which is true. I recognized that he was an amazing GM, which is true. And we became friends through that. Sort of went our separate ways for a number of years and came back together talking about RPGs.
Yeah, we were talking like every week
time.
for like hours at a time, and we're like, we got to do something.
We got to do something.
Yeah.
And I came out to Austin. I loved it, and I wanted to get out of the East Coast, and so.
And you did.
The rest is history. Thank God.
Legends of the Feast is the Wendy's module. Yeah. I may have a download of it if anyone is looking for it. You can find it online very easily.
Isn't it free?
I think so.
Yeah.
I just Googled it. I Googled it and found a PDF. Like I didn't even have to, go to the Trove or anything. I was responding to someone in chat. You guys talk what you want about. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can't get around Critical Role being the gigantic pink gorilla in the room. That's true. It's impossible to talk about the whole space, YouTube or D&D without talking about Critical Role.
The market leader for that type of content, if you even want to call it that.
There are no women on the internet. I'm familiar with that rule.
Yep.
Harmony has watched
That's
too.
True.
Exactly. That's true. I've always joked Harmony was your only female viewer. Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen her for a while. I haven't seen her
a video by her in a while.
Done any live streams in a while?
I don't know. Harmony is great. Yeah.
She is. Yes.
A guy will meet a guy, have a single thing in common, and become the best of friends.
It's true.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah. We turned out to have a lot more in common than just games,
true.
though. Patty's Parlor heading out. Good to see you, man.
Take it easy, dude.
Love the Lodgers. Don't play with your Dodgers. McGowan's here. Good to see you, man. I actually like my day job. I write and post TTRPGs for Love the Game. Exactly.
Nice.
Also works for dudes disliking / fighting each other. That's how I met my best friend.
That's
in
also
middle school.
true.
Yeah, exactly. How far back does YouTube analytics go? I mean, it goes all the way back from the lifespan of the channel. There's a enormous. Let me see if I can. I'll have to get it to the right thing because they don't like you to share your revenue analytics. That's not what I wanted. I need YouTube Studio. Let me find the analytics. Content. No, overview. Then I want to say lifetime. Oh, that is going to show our revenue. But we can show this real quick. So I'll come back here and press screen share. So
a lot of nothing.
A lot of nothing for a very, very long time. So this channel started in 2014, it looks like. And there were, you can see here as I'm going through little bits of views because I had a bunch of videos that no one was watching. And then it just disappears. 0 for years and years and years and years and years and years. And then
we started making shit.
Yeah. In March of 2023, Nick and I started making stuff again. And that's why you see these big things. And then there's this big drop because we haven't been making anything.
Yeah, 'cause we've been working on Bloodmore.
Yeah. Working on Bloodmore. So that's that. So it goes back a long time. Found you guys through the VTM content. You made the Sabat video, the Sabat sound less dumb. Exactly.
That was
Unless you go read about it on Reddit, in which case,
they do not like our take.
Yeah, they don't like our takes at all.
And that was also our intention.
Right. I'm a passing acquaintance with Harmony. Don't know what she's up to, but I'd have to guess it's life stuff. Probably. I've officially subscribed to hopefully disrupt the analytics. Nice. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Is your... It doesn't matter. I'm not reading that one. Anyway,
I don't even remember what the answer to that question is.
I don't know. Why would you ever go on Reddit? Their hate is one of the highest seals of approval. Well, I mean, that's...
To feed on the hate.
To feed on the hate. Yeah.
Obviously.
To see what they're saying about us.
But...
However, let's check and see if we hit that goal. I don't think we did.
I've said my piece on the future of actual plays.
Content, live.
And we will definitely be talking next week about our experience.
Oh, you piece of
at
shit.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
May not be the only thing we talk about, but how could we not talk about it? Especially, it is in the bag. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
LA Knight is going to win.
Ooh, yeah. We did not make the super chat goal this week.
That's okay. People are still lethargic from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so no wheel. No wheel this time.
That's okay.
That's okay. Next week.
Next week. As always is there a giveaway to be had.
Yeah.
And I don't think it would hurt to hint that we have a very big prize for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. But let me answer this real quick. Do you guys have business email? I can get in touch with the bishop. Get you in touch with the bishop. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So you can either do matt@blacklodgegames.com or blacklodgegamesrpg@gmail.com. And that should be if you
Young
go to
Steve Buscemi is Italian but never talks with his hands. How is that possible?
Well, he's also Irish. So
yeah, there's some mitigating factors. I've also learned. I've learned to sort of domesticate myself and fit in with white culture.
Right. Exactly. But again, you're not white at all because you're both Italian and Irish.
That's true, and neither of them are.
Neither of them are a white man. Yeah.
Well, I'm one of the good ones.
That's true.
I'm allowed to stay.
Yeah. I am too, obviously. But yes, those two emails, blacklodgegamesrpg@gmail.com or matt@gmail.com. And if you go to our channel page, there should be somewhere in there, like in the about or the contact section, there that one of those
some address
is there.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome to talk to him.
Quickly, everyone, donate your life savings. We can still hit the goal. That's fine. The wheel is rigged anyway. Says someone who has won things.
Yes.
Fellow Italian Irish, exactly.
Yep.
I'm just Irish, I think. Greetings from Grozny. Wow. Love the videos and stream.
Oh.
Thank you. AI Slop raising the bar for YouTube actual plays.
The problem here is you haven't said anything controversial.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on insert favorite herb here?
It's a good question.
It's a good question. Might have to wait until next time, especially since there was nothing inserted. Cannot compute and answer the question.
Right. The what format are you using for live broadcasts? OBS. What would be something controversial that we could say about RPGs or about an RPG?
Well, I've said this before. However, I haven't yet talked at length about it, and perhaps I will in a video or in a live stream. I do at some point. It will mean I'd have to skim through the book again. I truly believe that the Burning Wheel is an unironically, unambiguously evil product. It is the most evil game, and I think it was literally written by demons. I think it is an anti-human game.
Yeah.
And I think it needs to be destroyed.
Okay. We need to make a video about that as well. In the new year, you will see that.
Yep.
Your favorite game sucks. It is too expensive. Its rules are broken. The designer is politically objectionable, and you're a bad person for liking it. Exactly.
There you go.
That's what we're talking about. He's right. Yeah, the BLG live chat hasn't been the same since Matthew Pickard went to basic training. So, oh, we got another one.
Love Bog's take on Ven, though I have this dumb need for a power fantasy. Eagerly awaiting my hard copy of Chubby Funster's Shadow City next week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5.
Thank you for $5, dude. Yeah, the loss of
Matthew
Pickard and Buttquack, one to basic training and one to a shift in job hours.
Yeah.
Has been a devastating blow.
Devastating blow. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna head out for the night, guys. But thank you.
Yeah.
Join us on join the Patreon. It's $3. You get into the Discord.
Hang out on the Discord.
Yeah, hang out on the Discord. It's a lot of fun. People can organize games there. We've had people talking about, oh yeah, I can't find a group, blah blah blah. It's like there's a fucking section to organize games.
On all those things.
True.
Magnificent Devil is correct on all those things. Talking about this is the objectionable thing to say. Yeah. Thank you for the $5. Here's a hot take: the avant-garde of RPGs will be card-based. Dice has gone as far as they will go. Mark my words. I don't like cards. I just want dice.
Yeah. I mean, you might be right. There might be a trend of more games that use cards.
Yeah. Fine, I will infest your Discord. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to be live posting.
Yeah. And we will have fun at SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm excited. No matches have been announced except for Knight versus Gunther.
Yeah.
So that means there's going to be a bunch of surprises, I think.
It's going to be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
All right, fellas.
Have a good night, everybody.